Okay. I didn't adjust the camera before I started. Sorry, guys. And I got something in my eye. Okay. Happy Sunday. Got through the week. Happy holiday tomorrow for any of you who have that off. And that's a really cute face in the background. I always forget this is opposite. Okay. Before I start into the music video, I wanted to run an idea by all of you guys. Like, I've been searching and searching and searching for something that will help me keep track of the requests and how many times it's requested, because I'm not always somewhere where I can write it down. I don't always have time where I can like write it down or keep track of it, and so I'm like super behind, and I hate that. But and I feel like a lot of stuff gets overlooked. But one thing I thought might be interesting, because I don't want to do the Patreon, I was wondering if maybe I could do like a GoFundMe or something, and whoever donates anything, like even $1, you just put a comment. You don't even have to say how much. Just be like, hey, I donated. I would like this song. And the GoFundMe is not going to be for me. It would be for, at least to begin with, this older couple that I know. They run a cat rescue. They're really good friends of mine, but got a super bad deal with a bunch of things, including a house, and they need so many things. They need air conditioner, they need just everything, and they're struggling to run this cat rescue, and they're in and out of the hospital. She's had lung cancer, and they need help so bad, and I always want to help them so bad, but I'm probably just as poor as they are. So I thought maybe if I would set something up, I could just set up a certain amount at a time, and when I reach that goal, give it to them. If you would like, I can take pictures, document that I am actually giving this to who I am giving it to, so you know, and I can take pictures of the cats, whatever you would like me to do. It's just an idea. I thought I'd run it past and see what you guys thought about something like that. There might be some other things that I come up with. I don't know if I can do any like suggestions like from people like, hey, can you raise money for this? I don't know about that, but I have a whole bunch of different things that I've always wanted to raise money for, so it'd go with that. But anyway, okay, so for today, going back to an oldie, Judas Priest again. Victim of Changes, I think it's called. I think this is from their 70s, 60s, 70s. And if you do not like lyric reviews, go right here, and you can skip it. For the rest of you who would like to see me mess this up. And sorry, it's been windy all day, and it's like, whew, my throat is... Okay. So the lyrics, I'm like, once again, I have like different ideas going through my head. Obviously about a whiskey woman, and I heard this was 2 different songs that were put together. So, and I don't even know what 2 different songs, but sounds like this woman is an alcoholic, is basically what it is, and she's driving him insane. She's trying to figure out how to get through her life, and this is the way that she found. When she just keeps drinking. She says takes another drink or 2, and then things look better, which is a lot like alcohol, drugs. I mean, you take one, things are better. Next time you take more, and it looks better. And so you take a look around, you're not going anywhere, and I just realized I'm squinting. So she's not going anywhere, she's getting old, nobody cares. Another woman's got her man, but she won't find a new. So I wasn't sure if that was like another woman has this woman's man, like he's cheating on her and she's not going to find anybody new, or if it's just saying, well, you know, another woman out there has their man, but she's not going to find one. Like, I wasn't sure which one of those. Been fooling with some hot guy. I want to know why. You know, you blew it. I've had enough. So maybe now he's talking about he's been cheated on? Maybe? Because it says once she was wonderful, once she was fine, once she was beautiful, once she was mine. And now that she's changed, she doesn't see him anymore. So just kind of like this chain of cheating is kind of what it sounds like to me. And now that I've gone through all the lyrics, I'll put my glasses on. Okay, that's okay though. I'm kind of excited to hear this because I've heard, because Painkiller was 90s, right? And then I heard another one. What was the other one that I heard that I think was more of an 80s sound? And I think this one is even older than that, so. Let's see, look, there's his face right there. Ha! Cool, okay. That was Painkiller. Let's see what this sounds like. The guitar's going in this ear. It's like crazy. Yeah, so far, especially when it first started, I'm like, all these bands that I always listen to from on the radio anyway, that, like these classic rock, Styx, Boston, Kansas, like all those kinds of that's what it reminded me. And then his voice comes in and I'm like, no, 80s. He's got that, he just has that 80s voice. I'm like, I'm wondering if everybody in the 80s was kind of trying to copy him, because I'm sure he probably came up with it first. It's so weird to hear the mixture though of like 70s, 80s. I kind of like it though. Let's. Realize you're getting old and no one seems to care. You're trying to find your way again. You're trying to get some love.
She was wonderful. Once she was fine. Once she was beautiful.
I like his voice on this part.
Once she was mine. Changes come over her body. She doesn't see me anymore.
I can tell a difference between the beginning of the song and kind of like where he does that really stop and go singing, where that's where it's really started to change. I'm wondering if that's where the second song comes in. This one, it's like it's different. And I had another thought, but it kind of went out of my head there. If I think of it again, I'll...
Changes come over her body. She doesn't see me anymore. Changes.
So do they still have both of these songs separated, or did they just combine this and the other two don't exist anymore? It'd be kind of interesting to hear the two songs that they combined to make this one. That would be interesting. Okay, that was cool. Sad to say, I still don't recognize just that one song that I reacted to that I think I've heard before. It's very familiar, but I still... And the fact that they remind me of all these bands that I absolutely love makes me kind of surprised that I don't know these guys. Like, were they not played as much on the radio or something? Or was I not paying attention? Or... I'm extremely confused how I just don't know these guys, except for the name. Okay, so Victim of Changes, that was pretty cool. I loved, it does sound almost like two different songs, but it's blended together so well, like it's not like there's this song, oh, by the way, here's this song, and we just attached them together, that it sounds like they were written together, like almost kind of like a Bohemian Rhapsody thing, where like each part is different, but they flow together so well, you know? I know Bohemian Rhapsody, I think they had more than two different, but anyway, that's the idea I'm trying to get across, is that it just flows right from one to the other, like really well. That was cool. That was definitely 70s, definitely older. Again, I still love that, the mix of that like 70s sound music, and his voice is just, it's 80s. That's the only thing I can describe it as. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, did I already say what it was? Judas Priest, Victim of Changes. Sweet, got another Judas Priest down. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep going until I recognize something. Or if I don't recognize something ever, then I can say I've heard everything from these guys now. So, anyway, so, whoa, I look like a nerd. Let me know what you think about that, like, GoFundMe thing. And that would just be, you know, to get some immediate reactions in, but I will still, I'm still gonna take, reactions, suggestions from YouTube. I'm gonna try and catch up again. It's super hard. I'm gonna have to go back a few videos and see where I left off. This is where I need a secretary to flip through the comments every time I get them and write them down. Anybody want to be secretary? I can't pay you anything, but I would be grateful. Okay, anyway, so comment and like and subscribe, and then losing my train of thought. I have Instagram, and I have Twitter, and I have Twitch, and you can get a hold of me on any one of those. And for now, I think that's it. If I can get anything in tomorrow, I will, because it is a holiday. I'm not sure if I'm going to put in any hours in work. I'm not sure what the family's doing. But if I can get any in, I will. I know there's a new Bring Me the Horizon out. I saw that, and I have to get that new Blackpink song. I have to. I see all these reactions going on about it, and I'm like, I want to watch it so bad. So that'll probably be one of the next ones too. So, anyway, that's it. So I guess I will see everybody next time.